Hey, Reno fam! Welcome to Vision Builders 2025 on YouTube Live. So excited to see you. We got a live studio audience tonight. Give it up if you're in the audience. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us at home. I hope you're cooking up some good dinner. I might be coming to your house later to eat that with you. Maybe, we'll see. We're going to be dropping some questions in the chat. So as you join in, drop who's watching with you today in the chat. Let's see who we have here. Terry McBride. Good to see you, Terry. Let's see. We got Ella in the house. We got a couple Ellas in the house. Happy Monday. All right, our first question. If Reno Church had a theme song, what would it be? Drop a theme song. Anybody in the audience, if you've got the answer, raise it up. What would our church theme song be? I think our theme song could be Never Say Never. You know, we just do it all. What else could it be? Let's see, we got a question out here. What could our church theme song be? Born to be Wild. Come on. I think today was a little wild with all that precipitation. It was crazy. Hope you stay dry out there. House of the Lord. Come on. Allie Baskyfield, welcome to the chat. We got the Williams family watching. Hey, Becky, Jeremiah, Delana. We're going to have a good night tonight. Anybody else with a theme song? What would it be and why? Oh, it's Ella. She said it's me. All right, hey, girl. Let's see what else we got happening. I'm ready for our next question. Here we go. What is something you're looking forward to this summer with your family? I know I'm looking forward to go to the beach. What are you and your family looking forward to? Tina, in our live audience, what is your family looking forward to this summer? We're going to Australia? What? I did not plant that answer. Whoa, Australia. Anybody else have some summer plans? The Baker fam is headed to Ghana. Ben, you're headed to Ghana. Anybody else in here headed to Ghana? Come on, Andrea. We're excited for our mission trips. We got several headed out this summer. Let's see, we're excited for our squad summer camp. Come on. What else we excited about? Let's see, the beach. We have anybody, the beach or the pool? Which one do you think is better? Live audience, beach? Beach, all right. Yeah, both, okay. Someone's going to Orlando. I love it, maybe Disney. Okay, next question. What is our favorite summer snack? You know, you got watermelon, you got pineapple, ice cream, popsicles, you know, grilled corn. You know, maybe you want some grilled corn, I don't know. What's your favorite summer snack, Allie? Pub subs. Oh, yeah, you get a pub sub and you take it to the beach. That's perfect. Ginger Bruce said beach over the pool. I think, yeah. Homemade ice cream? We got somebody, we should all go to their house. Watermelon, snow cones, peaches. These are some good summer snacks. I think we should add some of these to our chill zone. We're going to have our chill zone coming up in just a couple weeks, and I'm so excited. But we'll have some watermelon, maybe some peaches. Haley's going to write that down. Yeah. Man, people are joining like crazy. Hey, Peggy, it's good to see you. Barbecue. Oh, you guys can see the chat too. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All righty. We're getting ready to get started here in just a few minutes. If you're just joining, welcome to the Vision Builders 2025 YouTube Live. I'm so glad you're here. Tell us where you volunteer on a Sunday morning. Where is your spot that you call your volunteer team? Let's see, who in the room? Maddox, where you serve? Yeah, you do. Camp Renovate. Picked that one on purpose. Ben, where you serve? Dream Team, come on. Dream Team in the house. We got somebody serves in Reno City. Come on. Dream Team. Oh, hey, studio audience. You're on the screen, by the way. Let's see. Hey! The greeter team, first-time guests, Reno buddies in the house. Come on. We got a lot of Reno City fam on the chat tonight. Where else do we see him? Oh, Davey Nance, no team like the cafe team. Come on. They keep us energized on Sunday morning. They got their coffee. We need them serving us coffee. Prayer team. Yes, thank you, Vicky. Prayer team. Reno City Connector. Dream Team, Environments Team. They make our space look beautiful. Man, it looked beautiful this Sunday. Mother's Day. All right, now I want you to give a shout out to someone that you serve with. So if you don't see them in the chat, drop their name. Hey, I'm so thankful I serve with so-and-so. Drop them in. And if you don't see them on the chat, text them. They can still join. Send them that direct link. Hit that link button. Here we go. We're shouting out Billy Reinhart, Ben Gongoloff, Sydney Sullivan. It's good to see you. There we go. Come on, we got people coming in. Ready to get started here in just a few minutes. Oh, yeah. Let's see, make some noise. Patrick Brown, good to see you. Serves on our band and production team. We're shouting out some people we serve with. Diana, Keith Templeton. Oh, Beth Gunning, so excited to serve with the whole family. Come on. Here we go. Excited to serve. Bianca Bosseljohn. I love it. So good. Drop them shout outs if you're just joining. Jump in the chat. All night long, we'll be dropping notes, celebrations, wins, excitement. That's how we're going to stay connected with you at home. So stay in that chat. Keep it live and active. All right, our next question. I like this one a lot. If a Bible character, you got to go church with it. If a Bible character was to join your volunteer team, who would you want? Who are you drafting? Who's your first pick on your volunteer team? And you can't say Jesus. Samson for Dream Team. Man, we gonna set it up quick. And tear it down. Come on. Yes, that's good. Who else we got? Denise, who you want on your Reno City team? Esther. Yeah, we do. She gonna be serving in Reno City next Sunday. Who else? Oh, someone said Jesus. We got to pick somebody else. Mary, David. Oh, yeah, we got some good people. Which Bible character to join your volunteer team? That is fun. John the Baptist, the baptism team? Which team should he join? Not sure. All right, we're getting ready here. Everybody is live in the chat. Oh, yeah. Come on. I love it. All right, everybody, before we get started, I know you're at home. You're probably cooking dinner. Your kids might be running around. So what are you having for dinner tonight? Super simple. What you got for dinner tonight? What's your house smell like right now? Cookies? Lasagna? Mexican food? What you got? Where should we come after this? Pasta? Yummy. Yeah, tell us what you're eating for dinner tonight. Heidi, what'd you eat for dinner tonight? Lowe's Foods, barbecue chicken, right? Mm-hmm. I can smell it from up here. Tacos, barbecue sliders. Oh, yeah, you guys are making us hungry. Breakfast for dinner. How many? Raise your hand in the live audience. Are you a pro breakfast for dinner? Okay. Yeah. Some people, not so much, but feeling good. Chicken tenders, chicken broccoli. Whoa. Got a lot of people eating dinner. Chicken and dumplings. Oh, we're going to their house. That's Becky Williams. She's cooking it up tonight. Yeah, we should do that. All righty, we're getting here. About to get started. Less than 1 minute until we kick off Vision Builders 2025. I'm super excited. Let us know who's watching with you from home. If you got your kids on, who else is there? Let us know how many people are watching with you tonight. We'd love to know. Drop it in the chat. So excited. Alrighty, here we go. That music bumping. We're slowing it down. We're getting ready. 30 seconds. 40 seconds. Should I count it down? Just kidding. Just kidding. I won't do that to you because there's also a delay, so that would be kind of weird. Alrighty, getting ready to get set up here. We're gonna count it down, live audience. You gotta show them how it's done, all right? Joey will lead us in that when we're ready. Oh, Amos is ready to go. We got the little ones on tonight. Come on. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Vision Builders Team night. It is a joy to have you guys hanging out with us. We have a live audience in the room. Live audience, can you make some noise tonight? We've already had a good time hanging out together. And of course, there are some of you who are hanging out with us online. Make sure you blow up that chat. Let us know that you're hanging out with us and who's hanging out with you. It is a good night to be together. Am I right? Am I right? It's a good night to be here. So Vision Builders Team Night is our opportunity to get together and talk about all the things that God is doing in reaching every man, woman, and child. And I'm excited that you're hanging out with us here. Here's just a couple of tidbits to help you out for this evening. First off is this: make sure that you have a pen and paper. You're ready to take notes. We are lifelong learners here at Renovation Church. Secondly, if you are joining us online, hop over to the chat, open it up, and make sure that you're there celebrating those that we celebrate tonight. We want to be a team that celebrates what God is doing together. Hey, I love figuring out who's in the room, and you might be wondering if you're watching online, what is this for? Vision Builders Team Night is all about all of us coming together to celebrate, but also cross-ministry celebration. There's over 500 volunteers here, so it is friends who are like family, friends who are like family. 500 volunteers means that we have the opportunity to celebrate some really big things that God has done, and we got a good lineup for this evening. But I want to start because anytime we all get together, it's a party, and parties mean what? Prizes, gifts, giveaways. So tonight, we're going to start it off strong. 3 giveaways starting right off, and I'm going to get us going on that. First off, our giveaway, the first to RSVP to tonight. You celebrate what you want repeated, right? Am I right? And so I want to celebrate Jen Goldenbaum. Jen, you were the first. She's in the house. Jen, for you and for everyone that gets a giveaway, it is a $25 Amazon giveaway from us for you to go and to enjoy. So we hope that you enjoy that. Make sure before you leave tonight from live audience that you have that. Our second one, I couldn't believe it when I saw it with my own eyes. You ready for this? It was the first volunteer who populated the chat, and that is, drum roll please, my very own husband, Matt Ondish. Come on, baby. You were watching me. You were ready. I got some vitamins in the Amazon chat that you could just go ahead and hit the order button. The third one giveaway for this evening is our newest volunteer who chose to be here with us tonight online, and I've already seen her name, and that is Allison Baskyfield. Can we celebrate Allison? So cool. Allison, you literally have not yet had the chance to jump onto a team, and you're already excited, ready to go, and we're excited to have you here. I love giving away awesome things, and I love that we get to have an opportunity to do that. And so tonight, we got some really cool things in charge here for this evening. You might be wondering, what is Vision Builders all about? And for us, it is the opportunity to celebrate what God has done, to celebrate what He has already accomplished in this year, and to look forward at what He has ahead for Renovation Church. You know, we have 22 areas of ministry here at Renovation. How cool is that? And so this moment is so pivotal, so special for us. So if you're a new volunteer here at Renovation Church, know that this is something that we do every quarter. We do this because we want to make sure that we keep the main thing the main thing. Speaking of God and all that He has done, are you guys ready to celebrate a couple of quarterly highlights? Can we make some noise? Quarterly highlights for what God has done. I want to celebrate that we have mobilized and empowered 54 new volunteers in quarter one already. 54 volunteers serving, using their time, talents, and treasures. Some of you, this may be your first encounter with us, and we're excited to have you a part of the team. The second thing I want to celebrate is we've experienced our highest attended event ever, and it was Easter 2025 with over 3,200 people at our 4 gatherings. How cool is that? Lives changed. My favorite one that I'm celebrating right now is the fact that in 2025 alone, and this is why we do what we do, we've already seen 83 individuals give their lives to Jesus, and another 21 who have made their faith in Jesus public through baptisms. Can we celebrate? All right, there. Lives changed. Bottom line, you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself. You're a part of a movement of God. And I love celebrating how God is using all of our multiple gifts and talents to make a difference. And so I'm glad that we represent the various gifts from God, and I'm glad that we get to celebrate that tonight. One of the things that I love that we do here at Renovation Church is we take time to honor, and we honor what God is doing in and through individuals to make a difference for the kingdom. And so we have this segment that we call You Matter Moments. It's where volunteers spotlight other volunteers in saying what they have seen God do in and through that individual, and we've got a really sweet lineup for tonight. So I'm going to start us off with a volunteer-to-volunteer highlight coming from Amy Brinkley to a really sweet volunteer who serves here at Renovation Church. So check this highlight out.
Hi, I was so excited when I got asked to highlight a volunteer team member for Vision Builders Team Night. This person I have not known very long, but we have been serving together for several months now on the table event committee, and her name is Cindy Yoder. She is our team lead for food for the event, and so that has been a pretty big job. We had asked her to come up with a menu and to talk about execution, serving, cleanup, all the things that it would take to just really pull off a pretty big event food-wise. We're looking at about 300 women coming, and Cindy has tackled this just with such precision and attention to detail. We could not have had anyone better, I don't believe, to pour herself into this. We knew from all of her service through VHQ for morning setup that she would be amazing, and we were right. And so I just want to take just this little opportunity to say thank you, Cindy. You have been everything that we could have ever wanted, and the women who come on May 18th for the table event are going to be so blessed because of your hard work. Thank you.
Yeah. I love that. Cindy, what's so cool is that she not only has helped out with this women's event, the table, shameless plug, if you haven't gotten a ticket yet, there may be a few more spots available, and you should get that tonight. Okay. So what I love so much about Cindy is that she doesn't just do this in one area. She helps out with VHQ. She helps out with our cafe. She is a resource manager. She's so good at stewarding the resources that God has given to us, Renovation Church. And what's so cool is she has completed a half Ironman. Come on, she is strong and equipped. So Cindy, we love you. We're so glad that you're a part of this team. Our second one for tonight is coming from Andrew Gunning, who serves with our production team, and Andrew has a really sweet celebration for tonight as well. So check this out.
Hey Madison, I just want to take a moment to say thank you for the impact you've made on our production team. You've made such a difference, not just in how you get things done, but also in the way you care about every part of it. You don't just do a job, you take ownership of every area you serve. You show up prepared, you pay attention to the details, and you make sure everything runs smoothly. It's clear how much pride and heart you put into it. Because of you, things are stronger, better, and more excellent. And even more importantly, the way you serve helps create an environment where people can encounter God and draw closer to His kingdom. You help make a space for lives to be changed. So thank you for all you do.
Oh, Madison Isley, we love you. Fun fact, she is currently shooting a commercial. How cool is that? So she's out hanging out. She just loves doing that. So she's there tonight and couldn't be with us online, but I know she's going to rewatch this. Madison, we love you. You serve with our 7th grade students as well, not just on production. And I just love how you're pouring into 7th grade girls and loving them so well. My daughter is a beneficiary of that. So thank you for all that you do. Our third one for this evening is going to come from Walter Moore, who is a senior in high school, and wanted to give a shout out to some special people who've made an impact on his life. So check this out.
What's up, church? My name's Walter. I'm a senior here at Topsail High School, and I've attended Renovation for the last 9 years. 2 people who have impacted my faith would have to be my 2 youth pastors that I've had over the years. First one being Jeff. Jeff was a part of my life for very long, 6th grade, going up until the end of sophomore year when he had to move away to Ohio. The other person I would have to thank for all the things he's done is Willie. He's been around for a long time with me, whether it be going to Boombalotti's after our squad to get some ice cream, to going on a 30-mile hike and being next to me when I got to spread my grandfather's ashes. He's just been amazing, and he's taught me so many things, but one of the things that he's really taught me was discipline. and how to walk with God and my faith and what that really looks like. When we went on a hike together, we would always have conversations, and there was a moment when we were walking on the roads, and he asked me, what's something you could take away from this hike and apply it to yourself? Or what's something new that you could apply to yourself? And something I realized during that hike was sometimes there is only one way, but it's God's way, so we have to do it. And sometimes that's hard to take, to swallow, but it's something that I will apply to myself every day as long as I live.
I love the lasting impact of Willie Pasqua. So good. Small group leaders, you never know how you're making an impact. That's a student right there, 9 years in at Renovation Church. He has been through almost every area of ministry, and he will go and be a life changer where he goes. And so we celebrate and we honor you if you're a small group leader. Our last one for this evening is going to be a highlight from Ben Gongloff to a volunteer on our dream team. So check this one out.
Hey, this is Ben Gongloff. I'm the team lead for our Camp Renovate Setup team, and I just wanted to take a second to honor Will Allen. Will, you are an incredible servant leader. Man, every Sunday you are focusing on the little things. You vacuum every single one of those carpets, fix all those tents, make sure everything's in place because you understand that the little things matter. So, Will, thank you for what you do. You do so much that nobody sees, and we are so grateful for those things. Will, I've been doing this with you a long time. And man, you've taught me everything I know, and I'm so appreciative of it. Man, all those hard and long weeks, there was always Sunday morning where I got to hang out with you. So thank you for the amazing years and moments that we've got to spend together. I'm so thankful for you. Love you so much. I'm glad to call you a brother. Thank you.
I love that. Will is actually in the room. Will, can you stand up? Come on, Will.
Yeah!
Hey! Will, you didn't know why you got invited to tonight. No. But I'm so glad that you're here. Will, you are a champion of being a Dream Team member. You're an OG, man. And I think what's so cool is like you kind of sneakily re-arrived after being gone for a whole year on deployment. You just popped in and showed up one day at Dream Team, and everyone was like, what are we seeing here? Who's this guy? It's a ghost. No, it's Will Allen. So, Will, we love you. We honor you. Can we give it up for all of our volunteers here at Renovation? So cool. I'm so glad we're not one note, you know? I'm so glad we're not just one person.
No, we're
There's
many
like so
people.
many different people,
Absolutely.
so many different gifts. John, thanks for coming up here tonight.
You know,
We're
I
gonna have a cool
love
conversation.
these moments that we have to do together, hear these stories, and I'm just so, amazed, inspired, and grateful that we get to have a front row seat to what God is doing through the changing of lives. So this is really special, whether you're here in person, online, joining us. This is a very important part of who we are as a church and what it looks like to reach every man, woman, and child. So, man, just grateful to be a part of this. And Emily, thank you for your leadership. Yeah. Something really cool's happened this year when it comes to Emily. Emily's been a part of Renovation Church from the very beginning. Yeah. And this year I approached her about becoming one of our executive leaders here at Renovation Church. So Emily is an executive leader in the area of guest services and leadership development. And so thankful for you and your impact you're making and pouring into people. We're better as a result of it. So can we just celebrate what God is doing through Emily?
Thanks, y'all. Thanks.
The official title, Executive Director of Guest Experiences and Volunteer Culture. And tonight we're talking about culture.
We're talking about culture. We're talking about excitement, joy.
It is.
Get after
feel it. Absolutely. Culture. When you think about culture, Emily, and all of those that are here. In fact, we have 12 individuals that's a part of our next level leadership that's a part of this journey. So thank you for being a part of this. And we're talking about culture. And culture is an essential part of any healthy, thriving organization. You got to have great culture. Having great culture also is really hard work, whether it's the culture in your home, whether it's the culture in your workplace, and also equally as important, whether it's the culture you have within your church, which is your volunteer culture. And so when you think about the culture, there's three aspects of it. There's the behavior, which could be summed up with attitude. And attitude represents what?
Attitude determines your altitude, ladies and
right?
gentlemen.
So when you have the right attitude, you can rise up. But when you don't,
You're going down.
That's right, you're going down. So we
It's
talk
all
about
going down.
behavior. Behavior is really important in the area. And then within organization, there are symbols. Symbols represent maybe a title or maybe where your office is located, right? It's just different symbols within an organization. And those are part of it. Within the church, we come under the umbrella of the symbol of servant leadership. And so we strive for servant leadership, what it looks like for us to be a part of a team. We're doing our part, but there's only one person who's getting the glory. That's God, right? And so that's the symbol. The third part of a healthy organization is systems. If you don't have a healthy system, man, things will fall apart fast. We learn this within the church structure. Even tonight, Vision Builder is a part of a system. How do we have a thriving culture of people to go after the mission and vision of reaching every man, woman, child? You have to have systems for that. How do you receive people? How do you follow up with people? Really important. So tonight we're talking about culture. What are we talking about? Culture. That's it. And Emily, when I think about culture, there's one organization that just stands out. It's one of my favorite places I love to go. It's a wonderful place to go.
I know which one.
Why is everyone laughing? I mean, can y'all guess what I'm...
Anyone from the audience, what do you think it is?
What? Chick-fil-A.
They
how
read
did y'all
you
know?
really well, John.
I mean, it's true, is it not?
Yeah, you love Chick-fil-A.
When you go to Chick-fil-A, no matter what Chick-fil-A you go to, order a number one, which is my favorite.
Is that what you get?
With extra pickles.
Okay.
Come on, with extra pickles, right?
When you go into the app and you order yours, y'all know what I'm about to talk about with the pickles thing. Do you just keep hitting it until it maxes out?
Yeah. Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, of course I do. I want every bit of those pickles. My daughter's on here, and she's like, hit it till it won't do it anymore. I'm like, okay.
Extra pickles. I'll have to try that. I haven't tried that, the app max out application part of it. But when we talk about culture, Emily, no matter where I go to, whether I have Chick-fil-A in Florida, North Carolina, every time I say thank you, there's always a response. What's that response?
Oh, it's my pleasure.
My pleasure. You guys know, my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Do you know where that came from, talking about culture?
Definitely not, but I love Chick-fil-A.
So do you want to know?
I want to know.
Do you all want to know? So yeah, Truett Cathy, who's the founder of Chick-fil-A, was on a site visit at the Ritz-Carlton. And he's walking through, and they're showing him all the things they did. And every time he asked a question, everything they did something for him, Ritz-Carlton and their employees would respond with, "It's my pleasure." He's like, man, I like the way that makes me feel. I want to bring this to the Chick-fil-A culture. And so he shows back. At this time, there's about, 25,000 employees at Chick-fil-A, which is a pretty big organization. So he's trying to bring some organizational change, which can be very difficult. But the change he wanted to bring was to help them have the attitude of saying, it's my pleasure. So every time someone comes to the restaurant and they hear thank you, every person, no matter where you go, responds with, it's my pleasure. Yeah. Well, year one, he cast a vision, and it didn't go well. Year two, casted a vision. It didn't go well. He's getting all this feedback and complaints from the employees. You want us to deliver the product of chicken. You want it to be timely. You want it to be perfect, like the pickles have to be in the exact spot. Like there's a pickle process to Chick-fil-A, right? Everything has to be just right. We can't provide the product if we focus on the people. Year three, he says, we want to say, it's my pleasure. By the fifth year, his sons began to realize, our father wants to take Chick-fil-A to a whole nother level where the focus is not on the product, but it's on the people. He was changing the culture over and over. And so they said, hey, one of the ways in which we can add value to the meal is by showing value to the person. So it was no longer just about the product. It became a part of the culture of Chick-fil-A. It's about the people, which is crazy because it was from that place they began to make a lot of other changes that made it highly personal, highly relational. Like they would bring flowers to the table. That was a different experience. Sometimes you go up to Chick-fil-A, why are there flowers on the table? Yeah. They would have the guest experience where they would actually bring now the food to the table. Yeah. So that was a new change as a result of It's My Pleasure. And then they're doing special nights for like dad and daughter date nights, which I got to be a part of. They started having personalization of the order of the window, all as a result of let's make it more personal, more relational. Don't focus on the product. Let's focus on the people. So it's a cultural thing that took place. And guess what? For Renovation Church, you know what we say? Portable is what? Our pleasure. Portable is our strength, right? Or pleasure, strength. It's both of those. It's our strength. By being portable, it's allowed us to do the things God's called us to do to reach the people. I mean, it requires an enormous amount of strength. But also, what I love about Renovation Church, just as you, the vision builders, those online, you do it with whatever it takes with joy. I mean, you have taken that. We get to serve our community, Jesus, right? But we do it with great pleasure. So that's what we're talking about tonight, culture, which is vision.
Yeah, culture is connected to vision. I love what Proverbs 29:18 says, you know, that where there is no vision, the people will perish. There's a second part of that. He who keepeth the law is happy, you know.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, when you think about not having vision, everything's off the rails. It gets a little willy-nilly, little wild. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all ever been in a situation where you're like, it's wild in here. People don't have a vision. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
So
Scripture says that people cast off restraint. Where there is vision, people flourish, right? But then where there's no vision, people cast off restraint, meaning they just start doing their own thing, making up their own rules. Well, that's not good for an organization. It's really not good for the person. So we're talking about vision. When we talk about vision, you're a part of Vision Builders. We've been doing this now for 10 years. And the year one, it was the beginning. It was becoming common language, which it's all about. Now, 10 years later, everyone really understands the heartbeat behind Renovation Church and the part of vision. The vision is when you cast vision to what could be. Yeah. And so I remember having conversations with some people about what could be. The builders are those who say yes to the opportunity and see that what could be become a reality. So there's a vision that allows us to see what the future could be. Then the vision builders, those who participate in seeing that vision become what it is. And man, we have the joy of seeing that become a reality. I want to just take a moment, Emily, to highlight some individuals that they've been a part of Renovation Church like from the beginning, before there was ever an environment that took place at the middle school, like day one. Yeah. And one of these couples, I've known them for many years. It's Ross and Diana Trafoli.
Yeah.
Ross and Diana Trafoli.
Diana, you're
Diana's
in here.
in the house. Diana's in the house.
Where you
She's
at?
back in the back.
I'm
telling you. So I'm going to speak more into Diana because she's here, right? She is an encourager of encouraging people.
Is.
There's nothing this couple was not willing to do.
Yeah.
But Diana, I mean, here I was thinking about all the things Diana would tackle. If for some reason we were to lose the staff over our kids' environment, our kids' department, I was like, no worries. We got Diana. She can cover it, right?
True story. That's what he said earlier.
It's true. I'm talking about all the things. I was like, Diana has this, right? If for some reason Kara, my administrative assistant, would quit, like just be quit, I'm done, I'm out of here. I was like, I have Diana. She can help us out, right? She can cover it.
Yeah.
If our trailer crew actually were to quit on us, right?
Yeah, she'd say, I'll figure it out.
I'm like, Diana can pull trailers. She can drive a school bus, right? Is there anything you won't do, right? I don't know.
You are a boss lady.
I mean, Diana and Ross, you guys are incredible. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your investment, your sacrifices. Yeah. We're better as a result of you. Can we just celebrate Ross and Diana and their daughter, Jackie? It's so much fun. Yeah. We've been hanging out for a long time. We're getting old together. Another person that's here.
I got some people. On here. I've been hanging out with them for a long time.
Yeah, you have. You know this couple.
I know them. We're like kind of related
Joe
a little
and
bit.
Shelly Ondish,
Where
wisdom carriers
Look,
in the house.
Right there. Can we celebrate Joe and Shelly Ondish?
Oh, man. I remember they were sitting in my living room when Tita and I were sitting in our living room. There's about maybe 8 couples there. Yeah. A dream of what could be. I mean, this is before we have any vision meetings. It's just people in the living room thinking, has John lost his mind, right? And they said yes to the opportunity to reach and love and serve a community. And they've been showing up week after week, month after month, year after year. And we appreciate just the wisdom and example you bring to the table. Last year, Joe was a part of our next level leadership, and I just was so inspired by that. So thank you for leading us so well over the past 10 years. Can we give it up for the Ondishes? You want to add anything to that?
What's that?
Do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, I love you guys so much.
I mean, they are your in-laws.
I hit the jackpot.
That's right. Not your
So
outlaws,
good.
they're your in-laws, right?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
We're
Our
outlaws
pleasure.
together.
Love it. On cue.
I
And
love
then here's a few more. Katie Baker.
Yes,
Katie Baker's up in the
Katie.
house.
Hey, girl.
Listen, the Baker family is another story. I want to focus on Katie Baker. Katie, wow, you are incredible. You are dependable. You are faithful.
You are loyal.
You are loyal.
You have-
You keep showing up for those
Yeah.
kids. There'll be times you're up here in the office and you're printing stuff, doing stuff. I'm like, what is going on? And
Yeah.
Katie is just an incredible example of servant leadership. And so thank you for the impact. 10 years. Can you believe it's been 10 years? My goodness.
You
And
don't
you
look
don't look a
different
day
at
older.
all. You look so good.
Oh, my word. So, Katie, thank you for just your heart. It's such a joy and privilege to be able to serve with your family, but with you. And there's so many other stories connected to that. So I'm just so thankful for this opportunity to see people thrive and flourish in creating, safe places.
Yeah, I want to tag on to that Peggy Sellers as well.
Yeah.
Peggy is on here online.
Online,
Peggy, where you at?
Peggy, I
Hey,
see
girl.
you.
Peggy,
Yeah.
how you doing? We used to be roommates together. Peggy, I love you so
Really?
much.
I didn't know that.
Here's what's so cool. So Peggy and Katie and Shalane have been in our kids ministry since day one. They have never gone anywhere else. Y'all have seen it all.
Hey, I've seen
You
it
have
all.
seen it all.
I know that. They got stories upon stories.
It's
oh,
good,
my goodness.
though.
It's so good to have there. And lastly, I want to, we have over 500 volunteers, and I'm so thankful for every volunteer. So we can literally be here for days talking about each and every one of you. And so as we focus on the one, we're really celebrating the all. And but I want to really highlight specifically our dream team, but not just our dream team. It's those individuals that show up to pull trailers from our office here to the high school. They're the first ones showing up. They're the last ones off on Sundays. And so thank you to our dream team. Thank you to those that pull those trailers. No one will see your face, but you're the incredible example of what servant leadership looks like. So can we just make some noise, celebrate us, our dream team. Wow.
That's good.
I was one of the things that stands out, Emily, is that when we have friends show up to Renovation Church, these are like friends of ours, then we have churches that come visit us. There's one thing that they always are just blown away by. It's the dream team. Like, you do this every
week?
Yes,
Yeah,
we do. We
every
have
week.
the joy of doing this every week. And they understand the magnitude of the organization, like drive it takes. I say it's all about the people. And our people just keep showing up. So thank you, Renovation family. Thank you, Vision Builders, for being incredible leaders. Talk about leadership, the word of the year.
Yeah, the word of the year this year. If you guys remember back in January, we had our Vision Builders team night. Every year you pray over and you pour over what is it that we're going to be discipling our church through. And this year it is the word planted. Yeah. And I love the scripture that you pulled from that. Psalms 1:3 says, "They are like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all they do." And I know that that is your prayer, is that we are a church that never withers, that we are passionate about what we do, that we bear fruit in every season. We've been through a lot of seasons, but your hope and your prayer is for us to go deeper, right? And we talked about going deeper, as in like deeper roots in our relationship with Jesus. And so how many of you guys are in, you're reading the Bible challenge with us for the year? You're in that?
That's,
all right. Where are you at? What day are you at, John? Are you ahead? Or how many of you are
I'm
ahead of the
10
game?
days ahead. How about you?
Anyone ahead? I'm 21 days ahead.
What?
Yeah, catch up.
Come
Catch
on,
up.
girl.
I'm running. Anyone else, you're an overachiever? You started over reading? No,
Yeah,
only one
a
in
few
the
of you.
two. Okay, be
Yeah.
honest. All
That's
right.
right. Diana's
I'm gonna text
memorizing
you
everything,
guys.
probably. It's probably what she's
Text me
doing.
on that.
Come on. Teacher's pet.
So planted, going deeper in our roots and our love for Jesus and our affection for him. The second one was to go wider in our reach of those that God has entrusted to us in our community. And I'm excited because we're working on something new for this year.
Yeah, it's something that's been on our heart and mind. It's identifying people that are moving to the community. How can we build those relational bridges, especially to our Hispanic community?
Yeah.
We're seeing an influx of that. So how can we be really intentional? And as a result of that, we have some strategies, some effort towards what does that look like. And we have a representation of a few of those individuals that are here tonight.
Yeah, we have Brenda and Joaquin
That's right.
Orozco. Did I
Yes.
do that right?
God brought them to our church with
We love
amazing
you
ministry
guys.
experience, serving Hispanic communities, Hispanic families. And I love that because I believe there's an incredible opportunity of taking the gospel to people right where they are. And so that's part of the heartbeats. How do we expand? How do we grow deeper in our faith roots? How do we grow wider in our capacity? And that's just one area. There's many other areas. And third, how do we
go further? Further in being planted in our generosity.
That's
what does that
it.
look like?
So when we talk about going further, we want to be able to get the gospel to other nations, right? We want to be able to reach more people in our community. We want to build that future home of Renovation Church. Where are we at, Renovation family, right? Well, how does that happen? It doesn't happen without generosity. So I knew coming to this year that, Lord, we would need to excel, according to Scripture, in the ministry of generosity like never before. We've been a generous church, but Lord, may you birth the ministry of generosity like we've never seen it. And guess what's happened over the last 3 months, 4 months? The generosity has truly excelled to a whole nother level. And then one aspect of it is we celebrated this past Sunday, over the month of April, Renovation Family, we raised $1 million. $1 million towards our future home. But it doesn't tell the full picture. I mean, I wish we had time. We don't have time. But the giving of Renovation Church continues to be elevated in the excitement. People are excited more than ever. And I'm like, wow, look what God is doing. So God is advancing the mission and vision towards that. So thankful. But I want to take tonight, with the time remaining here, and I want to take you to another section of Scripture, 1 Corinthians 3, 5, and 7. It talks about growth, and it talks about culture. And within these two ideas of growth and culture, it talks about what it looks like to work hard together. And so in this passage of Scripture, Paul is wanting to encourage this church to mature in their faith. Don't settle for where you are in your faith journey. Take that next step. So we often talk about next steps. Take that next steps. And so this is the passage of Scripture I want to read to us, and then we'll talk about stages of learning. How do we continue to grow in our knowledge? How do we continue to take the next steps? But 1 Corinthians 3, 5, and 7, it says, after all, who is Apollos? Who is Paul? We know they're very important people, but who are they? We are only God's servants through whom you believe the good news. Each of us did the work the Lord gave us. I planted the seeds in your hearts, and Apollos watered it, but it was God who made it grow. There were two key leaders that could have been fighting for identity, fighting for that title, but they weren't. They're about one thing. It is God who makes it grow. It's not important who does the planting, who does the watering. What is important is that God makes the seed grow. The one who plants and the one who waters, they work together. I love that. That's vision builders. We work together with the same purpose, and both will be rewarded for their, can you say it with me? Hard work. I mean, it's hard work. It takes tenacity. It takes endurance. It's showing up when you don't feel like showing up. It's hard work, but we're doing it for God to get the glory. It's like we do this for God's glory, and then also it adds another caveat to it. It's for not an earthly reward, but for an eternal reward. For we are both God's workers, and you are God's field, and you are God's building. I mean, we are the church. So he's calling us to work together. And not just work together, it's to create a culture literally of doing whatever it takes with joy, with enthusiasm, with recognizing, there's someone's one showing up. How can we love them? How can we build relationships with them? It's caring for people well. That's the heartbeat of Renovation Church. It's the heartbeat of the church. This is the culture which Paul wanted for the Corinthian church. It's the culture in which we want for Renovation Church. So discovering your part. Let me talk to you about that for just a moment. Tonight, I want to say thank you. We've said thank you for each and every one of you vision builders, because you're here online, here in person, because you've said yes to discovering your part. It's recognizing God has gifted you, has created you for a purpose, and you're saying yes to it. And for many of you, that saying yes gets you out of your comfort zone. And the moment you get out of your comfort zone, Emily steps into your life to make you feel more comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone, right? You do an amazing job.
Time.
It's great,
really
right?
Fun.
But you're saying yes to doing things you've never done before. You're saying yes to leadership. You're like, I never saw myself as a leader. And then you find yourself leading people, equipping people. You find yourself saying yes to next level leadership. And next level leadership can be very intimidating, very fearful, but you're saying yes to that reality, which is necessary for us to be able to advance the mission and vision God has for us. So it's discovering your part. So let me talk to you just for a few moments. If you're taking notes, write these down. If you're not, write these down. These are, and I want to illustrate it maybe this way.
That was very subtle.
Hey, this may be a complete flop, Emily, but I want to do it in a way to keep people's interest, because you might be nodding off right now, but don't nod off. I got you. Here's number one. When you're talking about phases of growth, the first phase of growth we look at, it's exposure. It's exposure, right?
Yeah.
It's when you learn of something, or you've been made aware of something, or you've been inspired of something. There's this aha moment that says, me too. I want to jump in. I want to get involved. It's exposure to that idea, to that something, and you're saying yes to it. It's like, man, there is the excitement without knowledge.
Yeah.
You ever been there before?
Oh, I've been there.
I've been there before. In fact,
Yeah.
I want to illustrate it this way. How many play pickleball? Any pickleball friends out there? Oh, my goodness. I love Chick-fil-A. Now I can say I love pickleball. Bill, I see you over there. We played pickleball before, right? Right. We get after. We don't mess around. All right.
Do you play pickleball in the area, John?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's my new ministry. It's my new ministry. Let me talk about this. So exposure is this idea that I'm exposed to something. And when I was exposed to pickleball, I was like, yes, I was excited about it. I just didn't have knowledge of it. And so there's a difference, which leads to the second category. You play pickleball, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. And we're going to talk about that in just a moment.
Yeah.
The next one leads to, can you say the word with me? Understanding. Number 1, 2, 3, understanding. There's exposure, and then there's understanding. And the understanding takes us on this, I'm sorry, I'd say understand. I went too early. Familiarity.
Familiarity.
Right. Yeah, there it is.
That was
Familiarity.
it.
So
It's that one.
understanding, sir, familiarity. Familiarity is this. It's when you become knowledgeable of something that's being repeated over and over again. So think about it. If you've been a part of Renovation Church, you become very familiar. What's our mission and vision? Our mission and vision is to what? Reach every man, woman, child through what? Repeated opportunities. So you hear it. There's not a Sunday you don't hear it. When we gather with our dream team, we bring everyone around with all of our volunteers. We're championing mission and vision. And so what happens is that when things become familiar, it does two things. Either one, we get drawn into it, or sometimes we become familiar with it and we become used to it. And so the danger part is that we become so familiar, like, I already know that. I don't need to hear it again. And because what happens is it becomes self-centered versus when you become more and more familiar with it, you're recognizing, oh, my role in this is to be a galvanizer, to encourage people. Now I'm hearing it. So I'm familiar with mission vision. I'm beginning to understand mission and vision. And so it leads to another level. So it's really important. When you forget the role of being a galvanizer, the role of being a cheerleader, you begin to drift from mission and vision. And so the reason why we do vision builders over and over, year after year, we talk about things every Sunday, is that we move from being familiar to then understanding, right, which is the third one, the understanding of it. This is kind of the journey of pickleball, right? I'm familiar with it. Now I've gained knowledge of it. I want to have greater understanding of it. When you have greater understanding of it, here's what happens within the organization of culture. I begin to share mission and vision. And when you know people begin to understand it, they can begin to repeat it before you even finish it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they get it. The light bulb goes off. They really have a deep understanding known as common language. So here's what it looks like. It is knowing something well enough to apply it, to explain it, and then to reproduce it.
Yeah, I love it when this happens too, because then you're like, wait a minute, that person just said what I would say, and they're sharing it with everyone around the room, and that's a really special moment to take place.
And
So-
I've done that with pickleball with our staff, right? You're a part of this, right?
Somewhat intense, yes.
Emily, listen, I am so proud of this girl. She's doing amazing things, but you should see her on the pickleball court. I mean, she will crush her husband, Matt, which is impressive, right?
Honey, I love you.
Right?
He's not going to use that gift card on me. He's going to buy his new
But
pickleball paddles.
Now that I've learned it enough so that I've been able to experience, but I'm able to pass it on. And that's the whole point of moving to the understanding, is that I'm able to take something that I have experienced, I have knowledge of it, understanding of it. Now I can reproduce it and pass it on to you, which is really important for the health of an organization. Few people arrive to this place because no one has led them there, right? And so people want to be led, and they will follow your leadership. So we go from the exposure, familiarity, to the understanding, and it leads us to the fourth one, which is probably the area I enjoy the most. It's when you are able to empower people.
Yeah.
You're able to just release them.
Yeah.
And you stand back and you just watch this person who came to church for the first time, and now they're leading a small group. They're part of the prayer team. They want to be a part of the dream team. You're like, wow, we had the opportunity to make a personal relational where they felt belonging. Now they get to create belonging for what? Someone else. Doing for someone what someone has done for you.
Yeah.
And so that's the empowering part, which
Yeah.
talks about what?
When we're talking about empowering people and community impact, and you just see that cyclical nature, because the last one is repeat.
Yeah, it's repeat.
It just keeps going
the last
around
one, you just
and
repeat
around.
it over and over. It's a picture of the intersection of hope. What do? We focus on the one. We make it personal and relational. We empower and equip people to make a difference.
Yeah.
And we just repeat that over and over again. And so I'm so thankful for that. You know, one of the things when we started Renovation Church 10 years ago, and this is talking about doing for others what someone did for us, we had about 20 churches that gave faithfully to us for that first year, and then about 3 churches gave to us over 3 years.
Yeah.
One of those churches was Jacksonville, North Carolina's Catalyst Church. Jason Brinker, becoming a friend of mine. I remember sitting in his office saying, hey, we have a heartbeat of reaching our community. Would you partner with us? And within a few moments, he says, John, I know exactly what you need. What is that? He said, you need money, don't you? I'm like, yes, I do. We need money, right? And he said, yes. I asked him to create a video just to show his expression, our partnership in ministry together. 2 churches having working hard together to reach and love this community. Check out this video from Pastor Jason.
Hey, Renovation Church family, Pastor Jason Brinker here at Catalyst Church in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And let me just say, congratulations. It's a big time to celebrate all that God is doing at Renovation Church. 10 years. 10 years. I tell you what, you've got one of the best pastors in the nation, in Pastor Jonathan. He is a dear brother. He is a good friend of mine. And it has been amazing what God has been doing at Renovation Church in the greater Hampstead area for 10 years now. 10 years. And so we just want to celebrate with you. I remember whenever he came to me a little bit, I guess about 11 years ago, saying, I've got this vision, I got this dream, God's put this on my heart to start a church in the heart of Hampstead for that greater area. And I tell you what God has done from that moment to now has been absolutely amazing. Like, I don't know if you know this, but what God is doing at Renovation Church in Hampstead is special. It really is. And so your pastor is special, your staff, you got some incredible staff, incredible leaders. But I want to talk to you volunteers, because honestly, let me let you know, you are the special sauce in what God is doing at Renovation Church. And so I just want to encourage you. I want to thank you, and I want to encourage you just to keep pressing forward, dreaming bigger dreams for what God is wanting to do through Renovation Church. And I really believe this. The best is yet to come, all right? The best is yet to come. So God bless you guys. We love you. From our heart at Catalyst Church to yours, we love you, and we can't wait to hear all that God is going to do in the years to come.
So good. Hey, vision builders, you are the secret sauce. Isn't that so sweet to know that, man, our vision, our culture, our heartbeat to be about Jesus ultimately is based off of what he is doing in you and your heart being focused on him. So thank you for all that you do. Can we give it up for just learning together tonight? It's good. Pastor John, thank you for being a pastor who is passionate about keeping Jesus front and center of all that we do. I'm thankful for you. I honor you. I appreciate all that you do here at Renovation Church. Thanks for our conversation tonight.
It's been fun. Thank you.
It's been a good time. We're going to have a little bit more fun because, every time we close out together, I like to just give a couple of big highlights of what's coming up. You guys ready for some highlights?
Come on, give me some highlights.
What's coming up? First thing is this. Who loves summer? Make some noise.
Come on, I do.
Who
My
loves
favorite.
summer? I love summer. Anybody upset that summer kind of played a trick on us and like a week ago it said it was summer and then it's not summer anymore? Anyways, summer is coming. All right, June 1st, happening here at Renovation Church that Sunday morning. We have a lot of fun things going off. We are kicking off summer at Renovation with our chill zone happening outside. So stop, let them linger, people. Let them have a treat, a chilly treat on us, and have a conversation. Engage in a conversation with a guest because you never know how that conversation could go. From there, we're going to have baptism celebration because we want to kick it off by celebrating what's most important. And then finally that night, we're going to come back together as we are at Shaka Taco, taking over 5:30 p.m. So meet us there. Have a quesadilla with us. It'll be a whole lot of fun. Chips and salsa. It's going to be great. And then the second thing after that, Dad Fest. Dad Fest 2025. We're going Wild West on you, bringing out the cowboys. It's going to be good. So bring out your boots and get ready, okay? Boot, scoot, and boogie. It's going to be great. All right, so it's going to be June 15th, and it's going to be a great time hanging out together. Remember, the power of the invite. There is someone who is close to you but far from Jesus that just needs that tap on the shoulder to say, hey, I'd love you to come join with me at Dad Fest 2025. It's going to be great. Guys, are you excited about what's up ahead? I'm excited for it. We're going to close out tonight. Free equals me, and I love giving away free things. So tonight we're going to give you a chilly treat on us. It's going to be Boombalati. So look at this image. Take a screen grab of it. Go by. Get ice cream at the new location over there by Lowe's Food. What's your favorite ice cream, John? You don't know. Chocolate mint chip? No? No, it's not going to be that. We don't know what he doesn't like ice cream. He's giving it up. It's fine. He's fasting. You're fasting from ice cream. Coconut. All right. Well, get your free ice cream on us. Renovation. We love you, Vision Builders. We'll see you this Sunday. Have a great night. Woohoo! It's a wrap.